y'all, it's Heidi here. Just wanted to come to you and share a little bit of my heart. I know some may be discouraged because you're not hitting your goals, you're not getting your numbers, you're not hitting the sales that you think you should be. I've been doing this business for 8 years and 2 months, and I would love to tell you that it's always been easy. It's always been a bed of roses. But the fact is, there have been months I didn't have parties. There have been times sales fell through. There's been times where I actually wanted to quit. The difference between successful people and unsuccessful people is one word. It's based on attitude. The attitude of desire, getting back on the horse, picking up the bike once you fall off, and continuing on. 2 years ago in April, I had 0 parties. I was living and dying by just those retail orders and word of mouth and hoping someone would call me with a $300 order. The fact of the matter is, I was desperate, I was frustrated, and I was not booking parties. When my mentor asked me how many people I have reached out to, I simply told her a lot, and nobody is booking. In my mind, I had reached out to thousands of people and asked them to party, and nobody, zero zilch, was taking me up on it. When she asked me the names of those people, I realized I had only talked to 8 people about doing a party. Only 8. Did I post on Facebook? Yes, but that means nothing. Did I send a mass email? Probably so, and nobody responded. The difference was what I was going to do after I found out I only reached out to 8 people and the next day. She encouraged me to start a list of 62. Ladies, you know you've heard this 100,000 times, but I guarantee you can find different people to add to the list of 62. And on this list of people, your friends, your relatives, your acquaintances, your neighbors, your kids' friends, whoever you can think of to put on this list, old friends, new friends, soon to be friends, friends soon forgotten, put them on the list and you will be surprised there's someone on there that you haven't reached out to. And when I mean reach out to, I mean actually picking up the phone, calling them, asking them how the kids are, how their new town is, how their job is, asking and building that first relationship. Let them know you are partying for this holiday season or in the spring and you would love to get with her again. When you just send a mass email to that old friend with 300 other old friends, I guarantee she will not feel special. Write down that list and then you personally, keyword ladies, personally reach out to each one. It may take you 3 days, 10 days, or 30 days, whatever your pace may be. Get a pacing partner, an accountability partner, and ask her to hold you accountable for a 24-hour period or a 48-hour period. For instance, work on your list of 62 today, get 62 names. Ask your friend to hold you accountable to reach out to all 62 personally by 48 hours. Oh my gosh, that sounds horrible. It does. You may get 60 no's. You may get 59 no responses. But if you are truly reaching out to get to know that person, ask the right questions, and offer yourself as a personal shopper, as a time for a girlfriend's night out, as a great time to reconnect with friends and family, you will be surprised. After 62 times, you will book a party. Have your dates ready, have them highlighted, and do not waver from when you want to party. The worst thing you can do is call and say, yeah, and someone takes you up on booking that party, and she has 365 days to pick from you. I guarantee you that's too many options. You give her 2 dates. I always start with, great, Cindy, do you prefer a weekend or a weeknight? When she chooses then you give her 2 more options. Great, weekends work great for me. I'm partying on Friday the 12th or Saturday the 22nd. Which one works best for you? You give her 2 more options. And then you are owning your calendar. The difference is when you hit that 5th no, that 6th no, that 7th no, that 8th no, and you feel like nobody wants to party. It's only 5 names, ladies. It took me 60 names to book 4 parties back in that April when I had 0. My mentor said, Heidi, is 4 parties not a non-negotiable goal, and I said absolutely non-negotiable. I want to have 4 parties. I want to be able to pay for my son's tuition by the sales that I generate. Not any overrides for my team, not any kind of incentive, but the sales that I go out and work. I want to be able to pay for my son's tuition. So 4 parties was the key there. I called and I called and I called, and I did not give up. The difference was my attitude. I chose not to believe that nobody wanted to have a party. I chose not to believe that the field was saturated and everybody had a consultant. I chose to believe that there is a great product that we have to offer, that people need my services, and that people want to get together. I chose to believe, and I chose not to listen to the negativity. If she said no, I thanked her, I blessed her, and then I asked her if I could reach out when the new catalog comes along. Ladies, you will be so surprised on how people receive you. So, I heard a story about a boy running in the Special Olympics. If you've ever been to a Special Olympics, it is precious. These kids run with their whole heart and their whole being. They don't care if they're dead last. They don't care if they run across the field. They're there because they love the people and the celebration. So the starting gate, it's a 100-meter run. 6 kiddos get in line. Boom, the gun bombs and they start running. And my friend's son was dead last. And after a couple minutes, all the kids stumble across the finish line and the whole crowd is cheering for that kid. Go, go, go. They're yelling. And 5 or 10 minutes later, that kid crosses the finish line. The entire field erupts. People are cheering and excited for him. When they did the ceremony and awards happened, he was the only one that got a medal. And when questioned, well, he wasn't the first. He was dead last. Why did he get the medal? He was the only one that stayed in his lane. So ladies, as you work your business, do not compare to someone else's business. Don't try to get in her lane and do what she's doing. Don't try to cut in front. You pace yourself steady. Run your race in your lane, achieving your goals so we can cheer for you. God bless, and I can't wait to see your success.